Hi guys, Richkin Retro here, back with, Carboots pickups, chats, talks. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy weekend. Where do I start? Okay, I think I'm doing this in 2 or 3 videos actually, so it's, Monday today, so hopefully I'll try and upload some. I still haven't done my out and about videos. I did my last pickups videos probably about a week ago, but I haven't done the out and about videos because I basically forgot about it, to be honest. So I need to edit that down. But first of all, thanks for all the subscribers. I've gone past 2,000, which I really appreciate it. So hopefully the next couple of weeks, I'm really busy at the moment. I'm going to try and do like a sub competition, 2,000 sub competition. Because I've got so much to do today. So I'm going to try and do it. Probably give it 10 days, and I'll try and do a little competition for you guys because I do really appreciate your support and everything. Okay, where do I start? Okay, I may as well do my pickups video. I've got another pickups video and some other things as well, so yeah. So, at the weekend, I went car booting it, as always. Or shall I tell the story, actually, yeah. No, on Saturday in Plymouth, there was a toy and collectible fair. It's by the same people who run DevCon, which is a sci-fi comic convention which happens locally. And you guys know, if you watch regularly, I basically sell at that once or twice a year. It's normally twice a year. And the money I make from that always just goes to my petrol for my car boots, me attending events. So I would normally really enjoy it. But this was like a third event, and it was just a toy and collectible event. So it wasn't like the sci-fi aspect of it. There wasn't any characters and stuff. So I thought I'd take my table up. It's only like, £30–40 for a table. And also I can get in an event early because I always enjoy the events anyway. About 2 months ago I did one, probably actually in March, so I've hardly got any stock at all. So I turned up, walked around a bit. Me and Good Kieran helped me out. He had some like Pokemon cards. He's gone Pokemon crazy lately, so he's gone on the Pokemon Facebook sites, been buying them for fun. He looks at doubles. He's buying like 200 cards just to get 3 or 4, and he's either trading them on the group, trading with other people. So he had a little spot just with some Pokemon cards that he was just trying to sell, obviously. And I just had my table. I hardly had any stock at all. It was a good event, and mainly just old guys. So you had people obviously selling the trades and stuff, the collectible cards. People paying £30 for like a track in a little box with some scenery. So that was quite crazy. And the usual toy guys, I guess the wrestlers, stuff like that. And also there was some local other little people who probably just do it for the first time, just in the area, just selling. Even like little kids said, like loads of wrestlers, a wrestling ring. They also had some Pokemon cards as well. But I would always like walk around the traders just like before, where it's all you set up, and I picked up a couple of things. You know I love my board games. I've literally got tons of it here, absolutely tons of it. So yeah, there was one trader. He's called Ian. He's a good lad, he is. He owns Big E's in St Austell, and I think it's the first one he's done for a while, so he had like everything table set up. He had a few board games. So I picked this up, which is Star Wars miniature games. Revenge of the Sith starter game. Yeah, obviously it's just a board, you get some figures in there. It was missing one of the figures and the cards, but still I picked it up for £9, which I was happy with, and over the years I've picked up loads and loads of figures and loads of cards to go with it. So I think about 20 plus figures, extra cards and stuff. So me and my friends will be playing this. I'm really happy to pick this up. In the board game collection. One of the other sort of traders that I know, he does loads of little board games. He does toys, car toys, figures. He does everything. He's actually a local guy. He actually has a little shop that opens Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in my local town. And he has some board games for sale. He set up Friday night. He had some other board games, and he sold them to like some other people. I was like, oh god, a bit gutted because I need him actually for my collection. But he had these. I picked them up for £15 each, and it's Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring board game. These are actually the new line, the official board games that came out at the time. 2 Towers, and Return of the King. So next few weeks I'm actually going to a board game event. So me and my friends are going to play these, and then I can literally take them to this bring and buy, just put £5 on them, sell them. So I've made my money and we've played some good games. He made my money back, and we played some good games and just experience something different. So happy to get them in the collection. Obviously you can start from the beginning, go to the end. That's what it says. So not sure if you keep your stats or anything like that. But they look quite interesting actually. Some are still unpunched. Unpunched means just obviously if you buy a new board game, they're still on the cards the way they were made. So you just have to like thumb them all out. So if you ever open a new board game, that's what it's called, unpunched. So it's really good to get some of them. So then we go probably to the bring and buy. But we have this week we'll give them a go and have a good experience for a few hours. So yeah, be able to get my money back on them. And I think that was it from that event. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, so I didn't make much money. Obviously I paid for my table, had my float, and so after that I only made, what, 50, 60 quid? Which is normally my car boot money the next day. So I was able to pay for petrol, food, my table, get my float back, and my car boot money for the next day. So I was sort of happy. Yeah, I was really happy. I had some Skylanders there as well, so I just put randomly £4 on these Skylanders. As you know, I picked up like loads, so I just picked out 20 random ones, put them on the table, and I sold about 6 or 7. So I was really happy. So most of my money was actually from Skylanders. I think I only sold 2 games all day, in like 7 hours. I only sold 2 games, but I sold quite a few plushies, and I probably made 60 quid after I purchased these, that board game there. So yeah, so I probably made what, 75, so yeah, so probably took about 80 quid that day actually, 80, 85 pound, yeah. So paid for those board games, the other board game, McDonald's, petrol for the day, my table, because I had 2 tables, and yeah, basically £50, which is just my car boot money the next day, and I could always take another 50 out. That's what I try and have a budget. So that was all done. It was actually my birthday on Saturday, so it was quite funny. I only had a birthday on Saturday for like 7 years. I was thinking, well, 7 years on a Saturday, I was absolutely getting wrecked from 12 o'clock and enjoying my birthday. And the 7 years before that on a Saturday, which was what, 2001, 2002? I remember we going to Newquay, Run to the Sun, because it was the same weekend as I was like 14 years ago. So that was 2002. So I feel well old. But thinking, based on my birthday, I'm just like an old man at a toy collectible fair, like... Didn't go out Saturday night. I just stayed in, watched the Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid final. My friend Dale came round. We just had a few beers. I just chilled. Well, obviously going to the Carboots the next day. I had to get up quite early, and it was going to be sunny as well. So that was that. I've got literally bags and bags everywhere. So I'm going to try and remember what order I did them in, and where I got some of them from. And it's really hard because I think I just mixed up everything. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's my Plymouth bag, and that's the... So I went to 2 car boots. I went to Stonehouse first, because Argyle, now there wasn't anything going on at back, there wasn't a match or anything, because everyone's obviously going to the Argyle Wimbledon match on Monday. And the Plymouth Argyle one, when I got there, probably about 6:45, it still was like, I hadn't even started. So I went to Stonehouse, got there, there's only 2 cars, and I'm like, this is absolutely rubbish. Fucking, why did I even come there? So half an hour late, back to Plymouth Argyle, and this is what I picked up from there. I literally just can't remember which bag it is. It's not that one, it's not that one. Not that one. I think it is this one? No, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one either. Okay, basically I went to Plymouth Argyle, and after that I went to Peacock Meadow. So these are 2 bags that I actually picked up from there. Yeah. Oh, it must be this bag here. Okay, this bag must be... Okay, that's Peacock Meadow. And this bag must be Plymouth Argyle. Okay, so the cars are, you obviously have the cage where they're filled up. I don't think I've got anything in the cage. It was really weird because some of the bigger vans were setting up outside, so the sort of the car boot started. So people were still like going on the outside of Argyle. While in the cage, the cage hadn't filled up, so you weren't allowed in that bit. But we were finally allowed in that bit. Normally there's nothing, because some of the traders and that, they're actually in there already. But it's still worth going around and having a look. But I didn't find anything. Went back on the outside of Plymouth Argyle. They normally start at the back and then work their way out to the front of the stadium. And the very end car, he just had some books. So I think these worked out to be about £1 each. So I picked up a Games Master Halo 3 Presents. So yeah, so that was just random. I thought I'd just chuck that in. Is it Cyrus 3? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Sometimes I need to watch back my videos. Call of Duty Ghost. Super Mario Land 3D. Or Super Mario 3D Land. Pokemon X and Y. Strategy Guide. Pokemon Black version 2. Pokemon White version 2. And Mario Kart 7. So well happy with them, well happy. I think there was a game he had as well, but I can't remember which one it was. Okay, lately I've been picking up these Lego sets. They're little like Lego board games, so I keep on picking them up. So you got the Minotaurs. And Atlantis Treasure. Some more Skylanders. They're in that bag, so I think I got them from there. I think these are only a couple quid just for the set. So because obviously I sold some like the day before for £3 or £4, I thought I'd just get some more. Of course I get some more. So I'll be taking loads up to Insane Games to trade them in, but there might not be stuff for me to trade in. So I might just keep. I'm always going to keep about 20 random ones just for the next convention. And a couple of guides I don't think I have. So yeah, I think I got that from there. It's in that bag. I also picked up 3 big boxes of Lego. It was Lego Police City. This woman brought out 1 box. I'm like, oh, Lego, how much is your Lego? She's like, £10 a box. I've got another 2 boxes. And some more boxes. So I opened them, and they're all in, I guess, like little freezer bags you buy from like the supermarket and that. All in with like the individual like books / manuals. I don't know the safe word for them. Yeah, they look like the little books how you make the Lego. They looked like they'd all been made up. And the first box I looked at, they had about 6 or 7 in. And she also passed me, I think the next one was like a blue box that was actually looked like a Lego brick. I had loads of Lego random ones. And I remember sort of just putting them at the side, and some guy came along and sort of picked them up and that. So I didn't know if he... I don't know, I can't have to watch my video back. So I don't know if I said to him, oh, you can have a look at this if you want, because I'm not interested. But yeah, he was sort of hovering on my shoulder. And then she brought another box. Yeah, I think it was a cardboard box. And that had like the police station, some men, some more guys and bags, police cars, police bikes, just in bags as well. And then she brought out another box, and it had fire engines, yeah, planes. I forget a plane. So I had another 6 or 7 of these freezer bags, and another 3rd box came out, and I had loads more in. Probably had about 20 bags, but all small ones. Yeah, I think they had the cars, the bikes, the helicopters as well. So yeah, I got these 3 boxes for like 30 quid. I think matey took like the 2 big boxes with just like random Lego for like 10 quid each. Yeah, I was really happy with the pickup. I was hoping to see some of the Lego guys at the end of the car boot, but I didn't. But yeah, so I can sort of tell you a story later on. I went to Bude car boot, and one of my friends who I know obviously deals with Lego, and I sold that £30 bundle. Yeah, probably about 4 or 5 hours later for like 95 quid. So I'm really happy. So I paid £30 for that lot, and then made £65. Each bag, I was to say each like whether it was like in a plane, train, whether it was a fire engine truck. He said he probably sells them for £6 or £7. So I just count out all the bags, thinking, you know, I want a £5 for that bag. I want a £5, and it probably came to about 120 quid. And I said, oh, you want 100 quid? I want 100 gigas. I'll give you 95. So yeah, he'll probably sell him, trade him on, or sell him on eBay, whatever he does. And he probably makes about 150 quid. But I'm just happy to get my money back. Yeah, and I can just use that money for other conventions and petrol for driving everywhere. Yeah, and my car boot money as well for the day. So well happy. One of my friends, Paul, he was walking around. He picked up some Game Boy games. I think it was quite a few Pokemon games, 6 or 7 Pokemon games, but they had no cases. No games. They were just cases. So this was actually one of them, Pokemon Crystal. I think there was Fire Red, maybe Leaf Green, some copied ones. and he paid 50p for them each. I was like, oh, I'm gutted I missed out on them, because I've got a few games in my cabinet which obviously needs the box. And I just said to him, you know, mate, I'll give you £10 just for this box, because I actually need the box. I've got the manual, got the cartridge. He said, oh, I'm not sure, I might just keep it for a bit, which is fair enough. Normally people random, well, I actually know him, but when sort of people just ask me, oh, would you take this for that? And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to obviously keep them. But then the next car boot at Peacock Meadow, I said, mate, you still want a tenner for that box crystal? And he goes, yeah, because I know you need it, and you obviously you will enjoy it. Yeah, you can have it for a tenner. So I went out to his car, paid £10 for just for the box, which I was happy with. Obviously got home, take the Pokemon Crystal, I got 2 of them I think, Pokemon Crystal out of the cabinet. Put it in here, and the manual as well. So I've actually got a complete crystal. I did have it saved on eBay saying Pokemon Crystal box, box only. Yeah, just any of them, Game Boy, just all the selections you could have for Pokemon Crystal, just like the box. So I had like 4 or 5 of them. Whoever's sending me an email. But yeah, I was really happy with that. I think I got those actually from Peacock Meadow. This is just literally I've got so much here, it's just all the wrong way around, I think. All the wrong way around. Also picked up some more of these. I think I picked up these. It's Frog Rush and other Lego board games. And this one is the Dragon's Lair. So slowly picking up a little collection of these Lego board games. Yeah, I went to Peacock Meadow, got there earlier this time. I left like 20 minutes early than I would normally do, just because I thought the traffic was going to be chaos. Oh, here's another one as well. I think I might have some of these, but the one I had the other day was incomplete, so hopefully I better make some complete and then maybe trade on the Lego with some of the Lego guys. Okay, I'm trying to think where I actually got quite a lot of these from. Okay, I think this lot here. I think this lot here was from Plymouth. Yeah, so I'm sort of rushing around. The Peacock Meadow, it starts at a certain time, you rush round. You have to like look for left to right, look for left to right. There's some stuff you miss, just like walking past. And then everything slows down because you always think, oh, you can easily spot like a big box Super Nintendo, but sometimes the games of some people still unpacking their cars. So sometimes you rush around all the 3 or 4 lanes, and you slowly go around. So I picked up some of these. I picked up Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I think that was £1 or £2. I might have actually got that with the guide. I'm not quite sure. Rabbits Go Home. I guess it's Rayman Rabbits Go Home. I think I paid £1 or 50p. It definitely wasn't £2. Yeah, there was a box of PS1 games and PS2 games. Where's the PS1 games? Oh, they must be in that bag. Okay, this looks like Peacock Meadow in here. Yeah, there's a box of PS1 games, PS2 games I was walking past. This was actually in aisle 1, so none of us sort of do aisle 1. So I was like walking along, there's a box, I literally, yeah, looked at the box, started like putting my hands in, and then some random guy, or I'd say, I know who he is, he's not some random guy, but yeah, he started like putting his hands in the box as well, and in the end, like, me and him both grabbed the same game like that, and I'm like, mate, I'm looking at the games, and in the end, I picked up the box and sort of like, shuffle left, I was like, like, get out of here, you idiot. And about 2 minutes later, he just comes along and says, oh, you can't hog the box. So yeah, so fuck off. But I picked up a couple of these games. Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, somebody 2, Budokai, the first one, Budokai 2. I think I got these there. Oh, Time Splitters. So I'm up here. I think I got these from there as well at the Carboots. I'm not sure. I2 Play, Asteroid Zoo. I think Asteroid, no, Astors, I don't know. And Heat Seeker. So this bag definitely was from Peacock Meadow. So some of them games I think they're actually from somewhere else, but I've done my best to try and describe where I got them from. These were the PS1 games I picked up. There wasn't much there, to be honest. But yeah, I got Tom and Jerry Mousetrap. This is a really good case, so that's one of the reasons why I got that one. Mickey's Wild Adventure. Digimon World. So that was the one I really wanted. Digimon World. I'm well happy to pick that one up. The one in my collection is it's got a few scratches, while this one is in literally mint condition. Mint condition, never been used. It's all over here. So I'll be swapping that one out, and this will probably go in my trades pile. Also picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. As you can see, it's just the front inlay and the game disc. But luckily, I've got a manual for it, but I don't think I've got the back inlay. So there's like loads of spares and repairs down there. Super Mario, or New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. I think that was a couple of pounds. This guy selling a Wii with some games, and also he had a PS2, but that had no cables and some more PS2 games underneath, I think. So he wanted £8 for the PS2 of the games, but sometimes you think, I don't really want to take a risk because I haven't got that many spare cables anymore because I've picked up so many console onlys. And yeah, so I was happy just to get that. Rainbow Island Revolution, awesome game. I think I might already have it, so I think that might be in my trades pile. It was literally Lego. 1 week it's like Skylanders for fun. This time it is Lego. So this one's Pirates Code. Like another obviously board game. I walked around again. Obviously, when you're going slow, you seem to pick up more. I was actually talking with my mate Paul, and he was saying something about we always charge round because I walked past. I think I picked up the PS1 games and PS2 games, and just down the first aisle. And I walked past, and then he was walking behind me, and he said he saw I missed some GameCube games, so he just saw them on the table. I forgot what they were. I think one of them was Eternal Darkness, and another one. And then when I actually picked up this bundle I'm about to describe now. He said, "Oh, you missed them." I'm like, "Oh, mate, I'm literally so busy rushing around." So this woman, she had some Game Boy games. She must have sold the SP probably about 3 or 4 minutes before. She said, "Oh, I've just sold the SP, but the games were left behind. I think I paid £3 or £4 for these." So it's cheap on the Game Boy Advance, and it says Capcom, so I'm not quite sure. I've never heard it before. Super Monkey Ball Jr. Matchbox Construction Zone. This is the Game Boy. Magical Quest, starring Mickey. Finding Nemo, which seems to be the most commonest Game Boy Advance game I find. Always that one, every time. Over the Hedge, which I've actually got a box for Over the Hedge. I keep talking about it. And Track 2. So there's Finding Nemo and Track 3. It's always the ones I find. And I think I picked this one up from her as well. So yeah, it's Star Wars Plug and Play. I'm not sure if I got this one, but yeah, it looks interesting. So I'll be happy to give that a go. And about 10 minutes later, I walked around again, and she had this just on the side. I'm like, "Oh, how much do you want for the box?" And she goes, "Oh, you can have the box for free." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I've got a pretty damaged box. But yeah, she obviously sold the SP. Sold the games, and this box was just useless stuff. So wow, happy just to get a random box. Okay, was that it for that Carboot? I can't quite remember. Yeah, I think that was it for that Carboot. I may have picked up these as well. Yeah, so if I just do the whole lot. I normally go to Exeter Car Boot, but I heard there was a race, because it's at the race course, I heard there was a proper race meet, as they call it. So I decided not to go there. So I wanted to go somewhere different, so I went to Bude. Drove all the way to Bude. Getting from Plymouth to Bude is an absolute nightmare. You have to go like half an hour sideways, or half an hour sideways, and then 45 minutes upwards. You can't just go upwards. But I tried to, so I put the sat-nav, went upwards, and in the end, I went to, went through Tavistock, and then my sat-nav said I could actually go down like a one-way system, but I couldn't get down the road, obviously, because it's a one-way system. So I had to drive around for 5 minutes to go try and come back on myself, and then go up like a random hill, and go like an old road which looks like it was the main road probably about 50, 60 years ago. Lovely countryside, honestly, lovely countryside. I think it was just a B road, and it was only like half an hour to Launceston. So yeah, it's just lovely. Yeah, I couldn't believe how nice the countryside was. These unknown villages that man, house prices might be well expensive. Just in the middle of nowhere, you think, bloody hell, you grew up here, fucking you in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So I'm literally able to do 60 miles an hour, just cruising non-stop. Finally got on to Launceston, and yeah, and that thing is, that normally would take like, that journey would normally take, what, 45 minutes, but it took me an hour and 15 minutes, because it was just like, oh, the sat-nav took me on the wrong way. So that was really annoying. So I won't be going that road again. But anyway, yeah, it's just good to see the nice part of the countryside. So finally got to Launceston. Yeah, went up to Bude. Yeah, got there quite early. It's one that starts at like 1 and half 1, but they let the cars in at 11. So yeah, so I had my table with me because I had some stuff to sell. Because I thought, I normally just take my table, sell some stuff there, and that just pays for my petrol. So yeah, so I had my little empty table like a trader. Started going around the Carboots. So I think this is what basically I picked up from there. So if I just do the whole lot. I got Guinness Book of Records 2013. That was from the same person with the guides, which is really interesting. This one, I think I got 2008, 9, 10. So and then I started not getting them anymore because they seem to be the same each year. But yeah, this is what I think I actually got from the whole car boot. So I got Mario Kart Wii. I think I got this from a different car boot actually, but yeah, I got Mario Kart Wii. There is a Mario Kart Wii in a moment. This guy, he had loads of like, loads of geek cartoons. So it's Transformers, Robots in Disguise, X-Man Evolution, Mutants Rising, Ultimate Avengers, and Ultimate Avengers 2. So yeah, so that looks really cool. Iron Man, because remember the last time I picked up, yeah, I think this is Iron Man, just Volume 1. Superman Volume 2. And Star Wars The Clone Wars. So, is this the movie? Is this the... Oh, there's Ahsoka. I've been watching Rebels. There he is, Ahsoka. Ready to engage Count Dooku. Okay. I think the Clone Wars was like 2000, 2002. So I got them. Also, there's another random Jetix TV show. I can't even pronounce it. Brewery of the Alien Detectors. BAD, if I remember they were called. Yeah, episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. That looks absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. But okay, here we go. I get my geekness on. Yeah, so I got some of these. But these were, what, £1 or 50p out of a bag. There was 2 bags. I looked at the bag to the left. And a couple of my friends would go around and buy games and that. They would look at the bag on the right. I think I picked up some... Yeah, I think the bag on the left had this lot in. So I got like... Sometimes I pick up Disney films, Disney's Tarzan. The Jungle Book 40 Anniversary Edition. Beauty and the Beast. So I picked them up. And yeah, so they sort of had the DVDs in, and the other one had DVDs, but I didn't realise they had like games underneath. So I think I got some of these games actually from them. So I got Rayman Raven Rabbit, Rayman M. I think that was from then. It might have been actually from different people. I can't even remember because I got so much stuff I can't remember. Okay, Sonic Mega Collection. Oh, I think some of these games came from another bundle, which I'm going to describe in a minute. Crash, Twin Sanity, Platinum, Crash Bandicoot, the Ruffle Cortex. So I'm happy to get these Platinum versions because I don't have them in my collection. So I've got the normal basic version, so I'm happy to pick them up. Okay, like I said, one of my friends was like looking through the bundle of games. He picked out a few. So I was like, oh damn it, I looked on the wrong bag. But he noticed these ones, he put them like to the lady, said, oh, these ones don't have discs in. And then she put them on the top of the car and I said, oh, do you mind if obviously, would you take £1 for them? The lady was like, yes. And I said to my mate, I'm just like, do you mind me doing that, mate? And he goes, yeah, he doesn't mind it. So I picked up Simpsons Hit and Run, which I've got a disc for. Wii Mario Kart Wii. I see quite a lot of these loose, so I've actually run out of loose ones. But yeah, sometimes when you buy a Wii, or it seems to be the most loose disc out of them. A bit like the GameCube, always used to see Mario Kart. Clash of the Titans is also disc only, or disc case only as well, and a manual. I thought I did have that one, but I've got, I think it's just Crash Bandicoot 2 Revenge of Cortex, or whatever it is, that I've got down there to spare. So I was happy to pick them up. Yeah, so I'm walking around as always. Lovely place, lovely car boot viewed. Yeah, it's really, there's so much like surf stuff. Obviously, there's like a tourist place. It was really quiet. So obviously, I think some people do pay like £5 or £6 to get in early, like I do at Exeter. So there's only probably about 20 of us just walking around, but there's loads of cars. I couldn't be really how many cars there was. There's some guy doing an announcement saying, you know, welcome to Bude Car Boot, and you know, 1, can you take your rubbish with you? 2, make sure you pick up your dog's rubbish. It was just well funny. 4, like, make sure you obviously close your doors or turn your lights on. We've had a few people with like flat batteries. Please enjoy the car boot. Like 5, no stealing. Like 6, no arguing. Or something. It was just random. I'm like, thanks for the car boot. Any information? Please come to the car boot information. Where the Union Jack is. I'm like, it's like the local tourist car boot information centre, which was well funny. It's laughing. But anyway, picked up NHL 2003. I don't have the game. I purchased this from the bundle I'm about to show you in a minute. So there's a woman, she wanted £30 for all these games and a PS2. So I just think I picked up a couple of games and said, oh, would you take £1 or £2 for these? Sonic Heroes. This is from another woman, I guess. Sonic and the Secret Ring. Okay, I got Halo Legends. I'm not sure where I got that one from. Pokemon Pearl DS case. I think I paid £1 or £2 for that. Random Yoshi. Not sure where I got home from. I might have got some of these games, and I just thought, would you chuck this in? I need to watch back my videos. Okay, I got some board games. Yeah, Lara Croft, The Angel of Darkness. So that was cool getting that. Mystery at Hogwarts game. Last one I got didn't have a rule book, and we basically made up our own rules. And yeah, reading the rules the other day, we made it like more entertaining than the actual rules are. So yeah, we just, because we've obviously quite experienced board games, I thought if we do play it like this, it might actually be exciting. I enjoyed it, my mate Dale, he hated it, thought it was garbage. But yeah, this woman, she had loads of Harry Potter stuff, so I think I went crazy and got some of that. Oh, a Nintendo DS with Sonic on the front. I'm not sure where I got that one from either. So this is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets trivial game. I think when I picked them up at the time, I thought they might be board games, so it looks like you're playing Quidditch. Look for more exciting Harry Potter games. Dice and collectible dice games that's sold separately. Yeah, so I got that one. Also another trivial game, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Trivial game, Perfections Edition. So yeah, I'm going to obviously check the contents, and they're going straight to the bring and buy. I don't know, £4 or £5. I just want them gone. Don't want them at all. They don't look fun. Mystery of Hogwarts looks fun. Dale's going mental. Dale's going to go mental when he realised I bought that again. And this woman, she had some Pogs. I couldn't say no to some Pogs, so I had the official Pogs. I actually needed this book to go in my Pog collection. And there's like loads of Pogs. Tazos. No Star Wars Tazos though, it's all Bugs Bunny ones, so I think I remember getting them from Crisps. Some Star Trek Tazos or Pogs, Weetabix, Pog World Tour, so yeah, happy to get some of those guys. It's all about the Cornish ice cream. A random turtle figure. So I think that I got that from yesterday's car boot on Monday. That was local to me. So 50p or £1. What else did I get? Oh yeah, also, like I said, my friends, Ian was there and his mate, sorry if I forgot him, he was there. They're sort of like traders, they also set up their tables and sell, they've got like shops and stuff, I think. They sell loads of like games and stuff, but I had some money left over. So I picked up Disney's Tarzan for the N64. I think it had a tenner on it, so I just paid him a tenner. I haven't got it in my collection, and I thought, oh, it's just a random game. I always buy like a random thing. So Disney's Tarzan, could be cheaper on eBay, but I made some money that day. Yeah, that was probably about half an hour I sold the Lego. Yeah, so I'm basically about to go set up my table. I saw my friend who likes the Lego. I'll just describe him. I picked up some Lego and he's interested in it, so I went back to back to the car. I didn't actually have my GoPro on to begin with, and I thought, oh, I might as well just turn it on afterwards to sort of show that I sort of like sold on the Lego. Yeah, so we negotiated. He offered me 55 quid to begin with. I'm like, no chance, mate. I want like 100, 110, 120 quid, I think it was. Yeah, but I sold it for £95. It had quite a few men, so he was also carrying up the men. And he has his own little table with like selling men and stuff, so I was happy to get rid of that. Set my table up. Yeah, just sell. Had some just little random collectibles. I think I had some Skylanders and stuff like that. Yeah, some Tazos. I think I might have had some Tazos actually, the Star Wars ones. Some guides. I found a box full of guides the other day, just in a cupboard, and that had Pokemon Emerald and Majora's Mask in the guides, but the rest of them were just all like PS3 games, Mercenaries, Mafia 3, just stuff like that. So I decided to sell some of them. So yeah, so I enjoyed it. A bit tired. I was like, oh, I need some sleep. If it wasn't for like the £95 from Matey, I think it only took about 20-30 quid actually. But yeah, I just enjoyed it. Got some food and that, of course. A few people recognised me as well. They're like, "We love your videos, mate." I'm like, "Oh, cheers." So that was quite funny. So hello to the people, random people that met me and said they watched my videos. Yeah, cheers. The Polish women were lovely up there, man. I've never seen so many beautiful Polish women. They're all beaut. So get up there, guys. Fucking loving the Polish women. You come over here, you're looking all fine and fit. Taking the handsome black guys. it was well funny. I was like, they were so fit. It was unreal. Okay, anyway, on to the next thing. Yeah, after the car boot, probably about 2 hours, started dying down, so I wanted to pack up my car. Like I said, I moved probably 3 years ago. I moved and I had boxes and boxes of random stuff. And every time I go to a car boot, I just pick up a box. So I'll sort of put it on the table, see if I want to keep stuff, keep it back, and then I'm able to organise it all. So yeah, it's just sometimes I'll chuck 4 or 5 boxes of stuff I haven't organised for 2 or 3 years in the car, go to the car boot, think, oh, I can just put that on the table because that's just like trash, whatever it is. That's some random Smurfs my mum gave me. Let's just put them on the table, just stuff like that. And then I can actually organise other stuff. I'm thinking the demo discs I've already got, PS games I've already got. Yeah, like a random Mega Drive just randomly, just on a box, just on its own, a console only, and PS games like that. So yeah, so I'm able to sort of like organise stuff while I'm there as well, which is okay. Yeah, so I packed away my table and I thought, I wonder if that woman's who's had the PlayStation for 30 quid, wonder if she's still sold. Because a few times, made the car boot before, I was about to leave, when people obviously try and get like really hot, like £10 for something at the beginning of the car boot, you can go back and say, oh, will you take £3 or £4, what you originally offered, like 2 hours later. So I went back, I said, how much was your PlayStation? She goes, oh, it's £20. I'm like, oh, well. I was thinking I only paying about £10, I think it was. And in the end, we agreed 12 quid. Yeah, so this is it. So I've got PS2. Obviously, the cables, the controllers, it's all working, so yeah, well happy. Yeah, that's PS2. No room at the end, I can't even move some of these board games. Really? I think a couple of these PS2 games actually purchased from her, like 2 hours before. I just took out the ones that I wanted. But this one, I couldn't say no for 12 quid. Obviously, I'm going to Insane Games soon, so I'll be able to just trade them in. Okay. I think they're all boxed and complete. So I got the Golden Compass. Quantum of Solace, which I never knew they actually did for the PS2. So this must be a 2008 game. Or 2008 it says Activision. So it must have came out in 2008 and then the Platinum version 2009. Didn't know they actually did one of them. Quantum of Solace was a really good game. I absolutely loved it. Gold Compass again? Okay. Did she have one? Or okay, she must have two. I don't know, or else I've got randomly put one in there. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I think after when I took a couple of games, one of the other guys came along. I think he must have just paid for a few as well. Black. Awesome game. Amazing. I love that. Virtua Fighter 4. Robot Wars. Arenas of Destruction. Only the strongest will survive, so kill a lot. This looks absolutely garbage, but I think me and Dale will just have a few beers and probably play that. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. SpongeBob Battle of the Bikini Bottoms. Random. That one's got no manual. Chronicles of Narnia. Surprisingly good game. I actually enjoyed it. I surprisingly liked that. Hannah Montana. Spotlight World Tour. Get out of here. Ice Age 2. The Meltdown. Rugby 2004. Johnny Wilkinson. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Chronicles of Narnia again? Are they all that same box? Simpsons Road Rage. Basically Crazy Taxi, but Simpsons. Yeah, love that game. That's the one I've probably spoken before, where if you obviously had the dates on the PlayStation 2, you can change it to like Christmas, and you had like a Christmas car. Halloween, you had like a Halloween car. Yeah, well random. SingStar ABBA. Esports Rugby. Is that Martin Johnson? Tiger Woods 2004. That's when Tiger Woods was good. World Cup Quidditch World Cup. Or Quidditch World Cup. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Oh, that's the one I actually picked up. I thought you actually got. Medal of Honor Ryan Sun. Rugby Challenge 2006. So that's got Johnny Wilkinson on, and then someone from Wales, someone from Ireland, someone from Scotland. Okay. Ubisoft. And Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah, so at the beginning of the car boot, that was all 30 quid, and I got that at the end of the car boot, literally about to leave. People were still packing up, like, around her, and that's when I just walked up. You still got a PlayStation 2? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't know what I offered. I'm just like, oh, I'm umming and ahhing. I'm like, I was thinking of offering you a tenner. She goes, oh, 20, and it was 15. I was like, oh, it's probably a bit too much. I sort of starting to walk away, and she goes, oh, do 12? I'm like, okay, I'll do 12. So we're happy with all that lot. All that lot for 12 quid. I've got so much games of trading insane games, it's unreal. So, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get 50p each for some of these, trade some stuff in, and yeah, hopefully they've got some good stuff up there. This is crazy. Really busy car boot. Okay, I think that was it for car boots that day. Yeah, that was Sunday all done. Yeah, quite a lot. You can barely see me. I can barely see you. Yeah, it's always got a bit crazy. Like I said, obviously, yeah. I made, yeah, because obviously my car boot money, obviously because I sold at the convention, sold some of my trash at the car boots as well, stuff I'm just not interested in. They're probably people just love my trash. Yeah, I was able to sort of pay for all this, so I wasn't at the beginning of the sort of like weekend, or the end of the weekend, I didn't really spend any money at all, so I'm just happy to sort of get this all for free. Some of it will go in my collection. Those guides are awesome, well happy with the Lego. Yeah, some games will go in, trading the discs and everything. Oh yeah, I went to car booting on Monday. I was so knackered. I'm on holiday this week. So last week I worked in a bakery, so you're getting up like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So even on my first day of holiday on Saturday, I got up at 6 in the morning to go to the toy fair. On Sunday I got up like 5:30 to go to the car boot sales. And then on Monday, I got up at 7 to go to the car boot sales. And I'm like thinking, oh, I'm absolutely knackered. But this is what I picked up from the Liscard car boot. It wasn't the best one, it was pretty bad actually. Pretty bad. But I've got this, which is an arcade. So I think you put your iPad in it. So yeah, I sold my arcade machines for £500 or £550 the other day. So I thought I need to get my arcade fixed. So this might be a bit small and a bit cheaper on electric. So happy to get that. I was trying to think. I thought there was some little thing you actually put it in, but it looks like it's wireless, so Bluetooth. Okay, also at the car boot, they had some Pokemon cards. He wanted 30 quid for them. I'm like, oh, there's not that many there for me to sort of buy, because Kieran was obviously interested in. I was going back now, and hopefully I can like get them for a cheaper price at the end. But I think he sold them for £15 at near the end of the car boot. About 2 minutes before I went, I was only going to offer him like a £5 for it, so I wasn't too bothered about it. I know Kieran probably might have wanted them, but I'm not really up with my Pokemon cards. If they're £3 or £4, there's only probably about 100 cards there, so there was 2 shinies. But I know Kieran probably might have got them. It was only worth £5 to me, but yeah, he just sold them for 15, so he was a bit stubborn. But that's where I got the arcade from, actually. I think I paid a £5 for that one. Walking around again, oh no, from that same table, they had a PS1, and I think I paid £1 or £2, £2 or £3 for this. So it had the power cable. No, it didn't have the power cable. It had the RF cable and the controller, which wasn't the right controller. It was just a random black PS1 controller. So the lid's sort of okay, but sometimes every 1 in 3 it doesn't. Yeah, like that. So you just. So a bit gutted, but I should be able to open it and fix it. And also on another table they had a crystal Xbox. I actually knew them, so I sort of thought, oh, okay, and I think I got this for £3 or £4. It had, yeah, I think it just had the RF cable, the TV lead, but it didn't have the plug, the normal kettle plug with it, and any games. So I took a punt. It was £2 or £3. Yeah, I think the PS1 was £3 and this one was actually £2. So I took a punt. It actually works. It works really well, so I'm well happy. Feel well when you first start them up. They obviously, whether this or the Saturn, it says like 15 for like the 6th for like 2002 or something, or the sounds like 1993 or whatever. When you start them up, you think, oh my god, okay, this is old. When you try and obviously set the internal clock. But luckily, I've got the cables. I've got a box full of cables, which I'm slowly running out. So I was able to get a PS1 power lead. Yeah, the RF lead that came with it, and a kettle plug. So I was sort of able to complete them. It didn't come with a silver controller, but I do have lots of random fat Xbox controllers like them, these ones, for fun in another box. So wow happy. So yeah, so I had a really fun weekend. Enjoyed the enjoyed the toy collectible fair. Yeah, car booting it. Yeah, just had a good day with Kieran. Actually, he was, like I said, selling Pokemon cards. Saw some Skylanders. That sort of like gave me £50 to sort of spend the next day after like my day's expenses, and then use that £50. Obviously to buy all this stuff on the Sunday, and then I sold the Lego for £95, so I had a little bit more money for Monday's car boot to get some of these, the Xbox, the PS1, the arcade, and yeah, and to sort of even like to buy the PS2, because I think I was pretty low on money. So yeah, well happy, and I've still got 60-70 quid left over, I think. Yeah, so in my pocket. No, it was about 100 quid actually. So yeah, so after everything, I had £100 in my pocket. So what was it, 110? I don't know. It might have been £100 or £110 in my pocket, and £50 was at my float. So it probably was 60-70 quid. Sort of like up for the weekend. Yeah, so £60-70 up for the weekend, because I had to take £50 out from my float. And yeah, I got all this. So it's a score, result. Well happy. Yeah, really happy with the miniatures game. So give that a crack. Yeah, so I'm obviously going to spend the next half an hour trying to work out what I want to keep in my collection, what I want to go in my trades pile. I'm running a bit low stock on my DevCon table, or my sci-fi comic table. So some of these games may go on there. Anything that's like quite scratched, which I obviously can't sell on my table, they'll just go to insane games. And yeah, just put them in. If they accept them, accept them. If not, they don't, you know. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I've been talking for so long. I was going to do obviously another video. I've got another pickups as well. So even after, even after my £60 profit this weekend, I actually purchased something else for 70 quid, and I'm still up that £60. So yeah, so well happy. So I must have, so I'm well happy. Shall I do that video next? Because that was a pick up from my friend. I need to sort all this out first. But yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing. I do my best to sort of say how much prices I got. You know, some guy messaged me saying, oh, you paid £1 more than you said in your video, or £1 more, or £1 less than you said in your video compared to my out and about videos. So I'll try my best to sort of like be accurate as possible. But anything that's like £1, £2, something sensible, whether it's 50p a game and stuff like that, that's normally is. I'm not going to pay £5 for Peter Jackson and that. So yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Carboots lately. I was surprised. There's not much retro. PS2 seems to be the oldest thing you find, you know. Yeah, I haven't seen a Mega Drive game, Super Nintendo game. Yeah, there's anything like that. It's just, yeah, killing me. I wouldn't mind seeing a Saturn or even a Dreamcast. I haven't seen any of that stuff for about a year. So, in Retro Goddess I trust. Obviously Game Boy games you sort of see the most. Yeah, but in Retro Goddess, you know, you trust. She gives and she takes. I was going to go to another car boot in the afternoon on Monday, but it's about £20 worth of petrol to get there. You might not get anything, and I thought, you know, she's given out quite a lot this weekend. I don't want to be greedy. Even though I look greedy. But yeah, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing. Yeah, so I thought I'd just have a game of ball games. You know, I've been knackered for the car boots. But happy. Oh, that Lego set, I couldn't believe I paid £30 for it, and then 3-4 hours I sold it onto the Lego guys, which I was hoping to see, but it was something else different, and then got £95 for it. And that was basically my profit, really. Take £30 from 95. What's that, 65? Yeah, and that was basically my £65 I had in my pocket after all this and my other pickup as well. So yeah, so happy. She gives and she takes. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, sharing. Please comment below. Yeah, like, share, whatever. Thank you, I really appreciate your support. Yeah, cheers guys.